G'day troops, DR here from the coming live from the Carney Army bunker with Mr. Chris Quinn, a local junior who played at the club from the late 80s into the 90s, and also had a stint with Parramatta and Adelaide and St George. So, Quinny, mate, great to see you.
Great to be here, Donny.
Mate, what are your thoughts on the boys this year and how they're travelling?
I think they're going really well. I think the expectation has been exceeded somewhat already with the performances they've had, especially rolling along 8 really good performances in a row. So I think Flano's got the boys going well, and with Todd Carney arriving, obviously that's pulled them together well in that really important 5'8" spot.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have some structure up the middle there, mate. And so, Quinny, I noticed that you're obviously an active member of the Carney Army, mate. You jump on the page and comment on various things. And being an ex-player, I just want to point out that, mate, the troops and all the soldiers out there do appreciate it. Mate, just tell us a little bit about how I guess the industry and the sport has changed since you came through and wore the mighty blue, black and white jersey. Well,
starting back in '89, back then was 21s, reserve grade and obviously first grade. So we had quite a strong group of local juniors that were in the club then and stayed with us probably till I left in the mid-90s. That sadly seems to have gone away from footy a lot, and that's just because of the way that salary caps and this, that and the other, and clubs are trying to strengthen in different areas. So unfortunately we were one of the strongest clubs with local juniors for a very long time. Mm-hmm. That element's definitely changed in the game and somewhat sad, but the reality is that it's probably a bigger juggernaut of business now than ever before.
Yeah, I agree, mate. And I think those Polynesian boys just keep getting bigger and faster too, which is also having an effect on us poor little Caucasians.
They do, Donny. It shows in the juniors as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, mate, one junior I know that came through that was playing alongside you at Cronulla was that little brother of mine, Matt. You got any funny stories for us there?
Oh, well, not too many with Matty that I can bring to mind or come to mind, but just he was a cheeky bugger, still is. And it's always funny, the one with the ability seems to miss out more than the other one. And I don't know if that's true with you guys, Donny, but look, it was good fun. And Matty was in a crew that then one particular year we won reserve grade grand final. Matty was in the 21s, they won it the same year. And that was a real good mix and a lot of local blokes. So they're one of the things, or they're the things you look back on really fondly. And hopefully the way the Sharks are going, there's a good chance that they'll be there in the semis.
Yep.
I think we'd be really disappointed if they weren't. And once you get to that stage of football, who knows what can happen.
Yeah, exactly, mate. I agree. I actually played in that team in the 21s as well, Connie, but I was on the bench. But it was good fun to watch from the sideline, and I still got my little medal, so that's all good. And I do agree with the comment you made before about the talented brothers, and I think I dipped out there, but it's all good. I know you're one of you're a passionate club man. You always have been, and I know that you're a corporate sponsor and of the Cronulla Shark Supporters Club, the CSSC, which are a great crew and they do a great job for the club. So you obviously understand a little about sports sponsorship and things like that. And what are your thoughts on the Sharks' newest sponsor, Shark Stimulation Energy Drink?
Well, I think it's a great idea that our President Damien Irvine came across an opportunity. I believe it was at a garage late one night just before Anzac, and what he's come up with I think is terrific for the club. It really suits the brand, and I'd really love to try one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, mate, I've got one here for you. I'm going to give you that to take home. It says serve chilled, and that one you'll need to put it on ice, and you can give us a report on that and tell us what you think about it.
Well, I'll take that home. I'll freeze it up or chill it up, and I'll put it on the TCA. What I think. Thanks, Donny.
Beautiful. No worries. Good to see you, Quinny. Thanks for coming in.
Cheers, mate. Go to the Sharks.
And mate, just watch the live crossfire when you leave the bunker, mate. We don't want you getting hurt. All right.
Okay.
We'll have to send out the snipers. TCA, blue, black, and white for life. Over and out.